Audio test. How you guys doing today? Audio test. How you guys? Oh, I forgot to fix the settings. There's going to be a little bit of delay on this stream here today. I completely forgot about that. My bad. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Let me go in game here. I completely forgot about the delay from the settings, so gonna be just a little bit of a delay everything today. No webcam because the webcam isn't even hooked up right now. Um, I still haven't figured out a solution for lighting in this room. So the changes for EC have went live, so buying things means that they get sent to your mail. And guess what else? The exchange mail, as I talked about on my last live stream, will now tell you who you bought the item from. So if someone makes a price mistake, you now know who they are because it tells you in the mail who you bought the item from. And you also are going to be able to see when you buy something that is like massively overpriced, who it is that actually sold that to you. So on this stream today, I'm going to be looking at most of the new content. I probably will not get to the mission just because I know there's a lot of you that, are going to want to go through and play that on your own. So I might just do that as a separate video for like sometime later this week, but I do want to go through and check out the rest of the content. I just want to see quickly if anything I had posted last night is sold. Did that mission is like 10 minutes. So the new mission is incredibly fast. Interesting. Yeah, I gotta change the latency settings. There are actually options here on Google's side to have like to support 4K, but I forgot to change it off of that. So the ultra low latency does not support 4K, and because I currently have the stream going in 4K, it's defaulting up to one of the higher latency tiers. You have mail ripped off that tab. Have a nice day. Oh, that'd be terrifying. I don't think any of my stuff sold. I'm not even on the right character. Stuka, how's it going? David, Alternative, Martin, Nick Lord, Ranger. Is there anything interesting in this patch? The EC changes are live. The exchange changes, that is. I'm keeping an eye on like Alienware, Arena, and all the other places too, because we should be getting some new giveaways starting today because this is a new season. So in theory, there's going to be some new giveaways dropping. The card? It's gone. How's the new set? Um I'm not gonna buy the set out right away. I'm going to get it the long way. I'm gonna, go through and play it out because I'm not gonna spend $60 on it. Even if it does end up being good, I just am not willing to spend $60 on a set. Okay, I'm gonna grab some Lobby, and I'm gonna go through and grab all of the Lobby gear. Or at least the space stuff that is. But yeah, there's a 20% Lobby sale going on. That's completely as expected. And my question right now is where, oh, where are the new items? There's nothing new in the space tab. The Magellan staff is in the ground gear tab, and it's 200. The Magellan staff costs 200 Lobi, not 50. That's crazy. This wasn't even mentioned. They do have the 2259 outfit um in here now. I remember hearing something about this, but the fact that they didn't even tell us that, like, I don't think that blog referenced that they were putting in a new uniform, like a new Starfleet uniform. We'll have to check that out. But yeah, like half the things that they talked about yesterday just straight up are not in the Lobi store right now. Like the those new phaser pistols aren't here, the new trait, new console, none of those are here. Let me see if they added them. They screwed up the blog twice. Because yesterday they stated that this was going to be in the Lobi store. After initially in the blog it said it was going to be in the um initially it stated this was going to be lockbox, and then they corrected it and said it was going to be Lobi. So now we can see that the pike maneuver is clearly, help if I there. That means the new console is also going to be very accessible. Let's see what pike maneuver looks like. Remember the like leaks or whatever said this had a 120-second internal cooldown. Let's see if that is true. I can't believe it. Okay, so let me zoom in on a picture on this for y'all. Oh, I'm gonna post this to Discord. I should put that in the Theorycraft channel. So when deploying a mine, the pike maneuver will grant a damage buff to subsequent mines and bestow a short burst of speed and maneuvering to escape out of range. So it will grant the following, or it'll grant you 60% flight turn rate and speed for 15 seconds, and then it'll grant 25% Cat 1 to mines for 60 seconds. Even like I don't think that's probably going to be worth like a trait slot for most people. Like if I'm being entirely honest here, that's pretty underwhelming. Pretty underwhelming. Was girly, how's it going? I have really mad delay on this stream because I forgot to fix the settings from the last time I streamed, so okay. So I'm gonna put a couple of these up on the market just because I like EC. Okay, so people got these priced crazy. You guys want one of these? There's some budget ones put up right now, 50 mil per. Now I want to take a look at the new console. See, does it actually have passives or not? It does have a passive of 19% Cat 1 mine weapon damage. Doesn't look that impressive to me, to be honest. Yeah, it looks like a lot of the stuff is in the lockbox, yeah. Let me move my chat somewhere a bit easier to read here. Scar, how's it going? Michael? Yeah, so let me... Weapon pack. Yeah, phaser pistol, 2259. Yeah. So they just put in a new weapon pack that literally just has those two weapons in it. That's interesting. Keep in mind, Steven, that the thing with the Chronogami, from what I understand talking to people, is part of the issue there is that um it does like warp core damage. So to SCM, it's being interpreted as just warp cores, and then that SCM's just not set up to show that. The new trait is in space personal boxes. I'm gonna put a picture up of this new console in like Discord here. Just give me a sec. Day 3. Thorn already dropped to 1.2. I mean, I'm not surprised. Yeah, well, the new patrols, based on how they even announced them, basically said that, you know, it was basically announced that they were just going to be copy paste. So not surprised at all there. Both of these boxes are unbound, so I can sell those items. The ground weapon is character bind on pickup, of course, because it's Obi. I hate how they do that. I want to see what these uniforms are at. See if either of those sell. I mean the update's fine so far. The big thing is that this is going to trip people up, but when you buy items, they do actually go to the mail now, and it tells you who you bought them from. What's the Starfleet armor uniform? I will go and take that over to another character and take a look here. Good point. Actually, let me leave this one up, and then I'll grab another one out of the lobby store. So let me head over to a Fed character so we can take a look at that. Osiris, how's it going? I'll be testing some more of the update here, in a couple minutes, but I just want to take a look at some of the exchange stuff first and the lobby lockbox stuff, all that. It's this character. Not this character. I'm gonna put this uniform on my Fed side. I have a nice new background here, representing all the factions. Yeah, so let me grab another one of those uniforms here. Wow, this lag. Let's see what this looks like.
Hello.
Yeah, I did get that vibe, chaps. Floating sign with winners. Okay. So uniform. I'm surprised they didn't put this out in the blog. Like people were complaining quite a bit yesterday about there not being like a new um anything new there for like the Federation side, and they did actually have items here. Okay, so I just gotta change these colors. Now these can only be blue. Interesting. Yeah, yeah, there's a new epic giveaway coming. I forget what the item is from it, but there was a picture of it going around the other day. Looks like a cyclist. Oh, this isn't the right. It's not letting me put the thingy on. Pants tight. There we go. So this is the new Federation uniform that you can get in the Lobby store now. It is the 2259 armor. Looks like those construction worker. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. And on the head side, wonder if there's like something to go over the head here. Is there like a hat for this? I really don't use the tailor much here, so bear with me. Don't think that's it. Uh, I mean, this is the new Lobby outfit. If that's worth 100, 180 or 160 Lobby to you, it's there. So they did actually do a new uniform for Strange New Worlds, and
Now you're looking.
can take a look at that here. Got the little flashlights on it, like you saw them wear in the show. Not that bright, of course. Yeah, this is the new Lobby outfit. Um, if you really liked that armor look from Strange New Worlds, then you can spend like $30 worth of Lobby to get this. I don't know why they didn't have that in the blog. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. If you have like a Pike themed character, then yeah, that'd be great for that. Yeah, the Chronogami console should now scale up fairly well because it's actually working now. Gonna put a couple of these consoles up also, the new one. Okay. Now what I want to go and do is try the new patrols on like hard difficulty. So does the Chronogami show in the in-game parser? I don't know. You might have to use something like Cat to see it because it's warp core damage. Where's the new tricorder kit? That's a good question. Imagine if that's just like a full random drop from the lockbox. Green and the patrols can be a bit rough. I'm gonna bring something with a little bit of firepower. I'm gonna go World Razor, just because it's so powerful. Galaxy Hacker, how's it going? The new mine trait I put pictures of in the builds Discord if you want to take a look at it. In the theorycraft section. But I'm not too impressed with it. I mean, it's a buff for mines for sure, but it's not going to be, you know, substantial. Need an energy amplifier. Am I out again? Someone's buying all the traits. Kit modules are random drop from those module boxes. That's rough. It feels weird. I gotta, if I want to go get my EC, I have to go to a mail console to get the EC now. Why is there, I've got like this art thing stuck in my chat. How do I get rid of it? Like in OBS, this thing is stuck over at the side. I don't know if I can get rid of it. Yeah, it's just a matter of send the builds up so many times over and over again. Okay, before I do, I hate when it does that. I wonder if they fixed trauma response. They did, or oh yeah, trauma response. The emergency power to shield stuff with trauma response and the inquiry trait has now been fixed. I like to see that. So I need to take EPTS off my build because that's a terrible thing to have on. And put my emergency con hologram, well, Ranger. I'm going to post a few more of those traits because if those, you know, personal space traits are selling at like 50 mil per, I like EC. I'm low on personal space trait boxes apparently. Like I haven't been gambling. Okay, so the ones I put up at 50 mil sold, so there's one at 60. I'm gonna check these uniforms, see if there's a reason, like see how much I was undercut or something. Magellan one. I'm gonna put the Magellan uniform up for 180, see if that sells. And then this 2259 uniform, put that up for 160. What happens? Keep in mind, there's not going to be another lockbox now until September, Michael. Like the next like full lockbox is going to be September. On what item alternative? This is weird. This feels weird. Going and grabbing the EC from the console like that. Yeah, I think the Shrike would be the next lockbox ship for sure. What's the Gorn Hunter at so far? I know there was a comment in chat about it being 1-2 already. Yeah, it's coming down. That's good. I'm gonna be selling stuff throughout the stream here, and I do want to pick one of those up and probably take a closer look at it on Saturday. Yeah, that's weird that that didn't go all the way. You're gonna make me test. Do I have one of my ultimates here? I do. So you got an item from the Lobi store, and it didn't upgrade all the way. Let me make sure I don't already have that on me. Okay, I don't have the Baul stuff on this character. So you bought the Baul Omni. You applied an ultimate tech upgrade to it. Mine went. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why yours messed up like that. Is there a lot on Twitter? Because I was expecting some of these items to actually be in the Lobi store, like the space trait there. From what I understand, literally the logical name for the trait had Lobi in the title. So let me check Twitter. Oh, I couldn't. I scrolled right past Stowe because they changed their profile picture. Okay, yeah. So they just admitted that they had a big cluster with the announcement there. Yeah, definitely report that. Yep, go into patrols. Yeah, so this is sort of what I figured would happen. There would be a normal version and then a hard. So we're gonna do. Let's see. Do I want to do Bringers of War first or Jupiter Gauntlet? Let's start with Jupiter Gauntlet because I think I know what that's gonna entail. Let's see how much I get slammed here. Let me start up SCM. Alan, how's it going?
The recent conflict at Jupiter Station brought up a number of tactical concerns. Today's simulation will be one of the first steps toward a...
Prepare for battle! Enemy ships warping in near Protection Station Alpha!
The lag is terrible.
Incoming! Projector Station Beta! Attack!
Wow.
The enemy approaches Projector Station Gamma! Beat them in battle!
Yeah. If I went in with a couple colony tac consoles, I probably wouldn't die at all here. Terrible. Good comment though. No Valdor console? Yeah, I have literally nothing slotted right now on this build for survivability. This is full glass cannon. That wasn't it?
The enemy strikes at Jupiter Station! Glorious battle!
I don't know, Damo. I don't know if I'll get to the mission today. I think just to prevent spoilers for people, it'd probably be better for me to not play the mission. Thought I had this big target selected. Return my ship. Where's the big target here? I'm just going for the dread. There's some server lag going on here. I'm trying to fire weapons. I'm gonna die. I need something with a little bit more survivability. How much HP does the Dreadnought have? 13 mil. Hold on. Yeah, I'm getting slammed because I don't have any survivability on this build. But I legitimately don't think it's hard. Like, if I go and put some survivability on a build, like, it's gonna be a joke. The most challenging aspect of this right now is just, like, server performance. Like, even though I've died, it doesn't, you know, I don't feel challenged. The most challenging aspect of this is literally how many times my cannon scatter volley is going to misfire. Because, like, I've been playing for, like, the last 30 seconds, just, like, my cannon scatter volley doesn't exist. Like, the server performance is terrible. How many times did I just have to click the torpedo point defense console for it to go off? If you took in, like, an EPG build, this would literally be done. You would literally be done with this in, like, 2 minutes. Did they increase the Endeavor cap today? No, not that I can see. Virtual Zen, how's it going? Minus 1,000 dill per death. Like, the most challenging aspect of this, again, is literally just having my abilities go off. Nice. I probably would bring in my Akira if I did this again, just because that's set up with all the survivability crap. If I was doing Duo, but like I said, I think if you brought in an EPG build, be much better for this. Barely. My cannon scatter volley doesn't want to activate like the majority of the time here. It's ridiculous. Yeah, pretty much. So it can be done. Like, if you did this on normal, it'd be stupid fast. I have absolutely zero survivability on that ship that I was using, so that did not help at all. Distant Night is here. I'll do something that they approve of. Go to an alternative DPS character. Yeah, I'll try the Mars one, but now I want to try that that Jupiter one again and not just, you know, completely screw it up. Server delay, it's because there's a new content drop today too. The servers are always just absolute garbage. Okay. Gonna swap ships here. Mars patrol, but you don't transport the people. That would suck if you had to go around and transport all the people. Well, let's try this first. I think my loadout for this should be fine. Probably not, because I'm playing Star Trek Online and half these systems consistently mess up. Not even the right one I wanted. I wanted the EPG battery. There we go. Let's see how terrible this goes. Did the trait save at least? I should also do specs. Okay, patrols. Jupiter Gauntlet hard.
The recent conflict.
Enemy ships warping in near projection station Alpha.
I don't remember my keybinds. This time I'm going against the Nakul. I don't remember my keybinds. I think I just DOC'd them all apart. Completely just screwed that up.
Incoming. Projector station Beta. Attack.
I don't remember what my keybinds are for this thing, so just know it's gonna be garbage.
Projector station Gamma. Meet them in battle.
Did not mean to hit that. Rip. Gonna wait for my gravel here. A couple seconds. I think I missed a couple of these further battleships. Yeah. I literally, like, this was an HSC setup, so it was set up to go in and spam everything real quickly, you know? You know how it goes in HSC. The fun part about these is just waiting for all your abilities, because, like, you do your burst of abilities, and then that's it. You gotta wait till everything's back up. Joseph, how's it going?
Strike sector with a station.
Now I just need to wait for all my buffs to get back up. Get that DOC way too early. Hopefully they get sucked back into it. EPG's not a play style I typically mess around with, so if you're watching terrible gameplay. How to just wait for the buffs again. The EPG way. This boss has 10 million HP. So yeah, I think if you like really got to build down for this, I think you could probably
Computer in simulation.
like get through it really smoothly.
We'll analyze the data from this event and use it to build a new
EPG doesn't look beginner friendly. EPG is a really accessible build option, but the issue generally with EPG is it's going to be a large burst of abilities and then nothing, you know, for like a minute there. So it's not necessarily constant combat like you would see with like a weapon based build. Virtual Zen, check your mailbox. The items you buy go to the mailbox now. So again, I don't necessarily think. Would you just run one Azure for getting it done quickly? Yeah, that, or actually, to be honest with you, let me try something here real quick. I just, out of curiosity, I want to see. Kyle, the phasers are actually in the lockbox. You have to get an Infinity Weapon Pack, or you could probably just buy them cheap off the exchange here if you wait. Where is my Hydra at? Already went past it. These patrols might be faster. So I'm gonna just go to a PSV DPS build. Where's my energy amplifiers? I need to grab the other ones I crafted. I'll craft more of them apparently because I'm burning through them. Yeah, I'll try that. But first, I want to try the Jupiter Patrol just on a lower difficulty and just see what it's like. So I'm going to go to normal difficulty, and I'm going to do Jupiter Gauntlet Normal. And I have the feeling that this is going to be such a laughably easy way to get your daily progress that this is probably going to be the way for people to do it.
The recent conflict.
Enemy ships warping in near projection station Alpha.
Borg? Oh no.
Incoming! Projector station Beta! Attack! The enemy approaches projector station Gamma!
Borg difficult. This is literally the easiest like event they've ever added into the game. You can literally just do this twice on normal, back to back,
Excellent work.
and be
We'll
done in
analyze
2
the data
minutes.
from this event and use it to build a new tactical defense protocol for Jupiter Station. Thank you for your participation in the simulation. You may return to your regular duties at your convenience.
Like, no, it's an event. It's an event patrol, so it's gonna have no lockout. You could literally do that twice, what I just did there, and you'd be done with the event. Twice a day. Like, I can literally go right back in and do another one. Like, that's literally just speedrun it.
The recent conflict.
Enemy ships warping in near projection station Alpha! Next group incoming! Projector station Beta! Attack! The enemy approaches projector station Gamma! Meet them in battle! The enemy strikes at Jupiter station! Glorious sight!
Computer
26
in
seconds.
simulation. Excellent work. We'll analyze the data from this event and use it to build a new tactical defense protocol for Jupiter.
Bridger, thank you so much. DPS speedrun, yeah. Okay, let's try the other one. I see why my phone is beeping. Okay, Google decided to randomly do an update middle of the day. Interesting decision. Okay, so let's try the other patrol now. Let's start off on normal and just, see how it is. Yeah, Bridger, those are pretty substantial numbers there. I wonder what's that 2-piece scaling with, though? The crit chance. I've seen people... There was another picture put in the builds Discord where someone only had like 1% crit chance from it.
Our
But the
recent
picture you just put
defensive
in
logs
shows like
identified some
9%
issues in our
crit chance for
existing
Tetron.
doctrine. Today's simulation will generate tactical data we
Enemy forces are...
So you do actually have to like go and grab people for this? Yeah, I don't see why you would do this one.
Take the refugees to the transport station. They'll kill them.
Do not pick them up? I don't know if I want to try that on stream though. This tonight, like not picking them up and just sitting in here for 15 minutes, because that's gonna block me from doing other things for a substantial amount of time. Diet synthwave. One for the role players, yeah. Documents, how's it going?
More enemy ships inbound. Keep picking up those refugees.
Fully immersed in this story. Oh, no.
The transports are safely away. Now we need to deal with the remaining.
This is where the fun part of this TFO is. You gotta find them.
Computer, in simulation. Excellent work. We'll analyze the data from your efforts and use it to revise our defense doctrine for Mars.
Yeah, that's that one. Kyle, see you around. Documents, how's it going? Let's see. The comments, the pistols are 20 to 30 mil right now. And they all lived happily ever after. No, the event campaign, remember this is not part of the event campaign. This looming threats event is the seasonal event. It is not the actual like an event for the event campaign. Oh, I can go in and do one more red alert here quick. But yeah, you can literally just do Jupiter. Wizard Girly, you just bought 21k Zen and used them all on keys? Oh no. Terrible. What do I think of the new character select screen? It does look like there might be something missing. The Gorn Hunter at so far. Still about 1-3. Pike Maneuver I listed did not sell. Looks like everything I put up probably has been undercut. So let me check prices here. Put this uniform up. The Starfleet one I'm going to put up at 140. The Magellan one, let's see what that's at now. I'm just going to put it up for mine, or for 140 also. And the trait, putting this up for 40 mil now. And these consoles, gonna put these up at 16 mil per. No, the event costs $60 to buy it out. Yeah, that's weird that it made you resync your PayPal. That's weird. Let's see. Can I get these from a different character? That's what I want to know. Nope. So when you buy an item, the only character that can see it is the character that bought the item. And it tells me who I bought these keys from. Okay. RNG, be with me today. Here we go. Terrible. See, what are these phaser weapon packs selling for? 24 mil per. Put a couple of these up, and if people are buying these anywhere near that price, that's a good chunk of my EC back. So these were going for 24 mil per. I'm gonna do 130 for the stack of 7. See if that sells. I honestly don't know. Exotic, and I think even if you do buy out loadout slots, that they screw up. Going to 59 animation, the same as the disco pistol. I think they have like the same firing. Like it's like the rifle was. I'll go check. I have some over on casual, so I can check that out. Michael, how's it going? Probably not, Grim. So I have both of them here. I just need to find where they are here. So the first one I'll look at is the. Let me just take one off so we don't get them mixed up. This is the phaser compression pistol, and I'll be firing it first. So yeah, it's like a red bolt like the rifle head. Secondary firing is just a large bolt. Okay. Are there watcher buffs on the market? I'll check after this. Here is the normal non-compression pistol. So they both have basically the same primary fire. It's the secondary fire that's different. The compression is like a single large bolt. This one's like an AoE. And it's blue for some reason. So I think the visuals on this might just be busted. Bridge as he is, yeah. Yeah, I was worried they were gonna do that, and I mean that's that's what they've done. They made the Magellan staff 100 or 200 Lobby, which is just crazy to me. I should have just used an ultimate on it if I knew it was gonna go to 40% there. It's ridiculous. Blue is the stun? Okay. That was painful. Yeah, damage crit D there, sure. This is the part that always just screws me over. Okay, we're leaving it like that. I'm not screwing with that right now. Speaking can we do the TFO? Yeah, we can. Watchers, should you be using watchers versus SRO or gems? I went over that in that video I did last year. But in general, if you're on a Romulan character, just go SROs. They're dirt cheap on a Romulan. But if you're on a non-Romulan, it's going to depend on what the prices of watchers is at the time. Eventually, watchers are going to get to a point where it'll be more economical to just get SROs from the embassy. But I mean, they're pretty close. So either way are going to be fine. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Let me go back up to the bridge real quick and just look at the visuals of this firing. Well, there's only one new ground weapon, and it's the staff. This has got some weird visuals. You know, I'm not really that big into this, but it does have some melee applications. Um, yeah, okay, let's do the new TFO. Yeah. Let me guess, is it normal only? It is. Okay, normal only TFOs. Yay. Do we want to do just public queue? In message. Game Freaks just had testing done on the Gorn console, and the shield offline doesn't bypass Tac Cube Drain. So yeah, that was already expected. Game Freaks, I don't know if you're listening, but the I think we knew the passes were going to be good on the Gorn console for like a plasma build, but the actual clicky, I'm not surprised to hear that it's just not good. Doesn't surprise me at all. You have to manually choose. So if I go look at this list here, there is actually like a higher difficulty. If I do private, is there a higher difficulty? Show the DPS of the ground weapon. Yeah, so the bolt setting, you see there, 311.9. And energy blast, 196.7. Okay. I am going to do... yeah, it's probably the fact that there's a lawnmower right outside my window. But they should be passed now, so hopefully that's better. Let's do the new event. I'm going to do just a public queue event if you guys want to join. Here we go. And it instantly went. Let's see how painful this is. Yeah, so the lawnmower's coming back for another pass right now, right outside the window, so might have a little bit of background when I talk. If I don't talk, OBS will usually be fine.
Participate in a training simulation designed to test your battle readiness against a cosmic level threat. In this case, the entity known as the There will be 3 attack lanes to follow along the enemy's exterior. Each lane has the following. Following that, you will deactivate and destroy an array of
Prepare for assimilation.
A Terran dreadnought is using the right lane to escape. You are approaching the engine now. Destroy them all.
Is that literally... Are you kidding me? That was it? That was all the center lane was?
Half of the left lane's engine nodules have half of the right lane engine nodules have been eliminated. Keep fighting! One of your allies has escaped successfully.
I'm just gonna sit back and
You have
watch.
destroyed 50 Terran vessels. Well fought. An Alliance vessel has been destroyed by the Guardian. The engine nodules in the right lane have been destroyed.
What? How?
The engine nodules have been eliminated. Proceed to the next objective. The engine nodules in the left lane are destroyed. Enemy dreadnought on escape vector in the left lane.
We have a pair of troublesome dreadnoughts to kill.
Ship is under attack.
I gotta go to that side. Okay.
Half the plasma accelerators in the center lane have been disabled. An Alliance vessel has successfully escaped.
This is fun.
50% of the right lane plasma accelerators remain functional. Disable the rest.
Um, you know, the thing about spirals is that it's available in other types. So, like, you can get dual beam banks, cannons, things like that. Personally, I would probably just run... Oh, that torp hurt. That torp really hurt. Okay, so don't sit in the center. Center bad. But, I mean, both of those options are good. I don't really know exactly how spirals stack up against the advanced. I haven't done that yet. But
Disabled.
I think either option is perfectly fine. Phoenix Girl, good morning. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is like look at the progression. So I have two teammates on the right lane. I have two more on the left, but like there's not even really combat here. Like this sucks to do in a public queue environment. I'll take out this dreadnought, but I'm gonna let the team, you know, do their part of doing the objective. Like it's crazy to me that
All plasma accelerators at the right lane have been disabled. A Terran dreadnought has been destroyed.
like they're not even gonna have combat for most of this because I'm killing everything. They literally just have to interact with their objective. I'm gonna leave them to it and see how long it takes. Voyager, how's it going? Yeah, you're entirely reliant on how your teammates are. Like, in the time that it's taken the center lane and the right lane to get their entire thing done, the left lane took like, or was only able to get like one done. I'm just gonna sit here and wait. Like I've done my part. I've done the part that I was supposed to do, so now I'm just waiting.
Half of the plasma accelerators in the left lane have been disabled.
I think I don't know if there's someone AFK or something. I don't know. Like literally, they just have to interact. Just people just have to interact with the towers there. This is generally to like, I know this is it'll be a statement, but this is generally why I just prefer to do things on my own rather than to do public event queues, because like the being stuck dealing with a team that doesn't understand that you literally just have to interact with things, or you know, that doesn't understand the basic concepts of the thing, that's frustrating. Like it's not, and you know, it's not even necessarily, you know, that people will usually be lower DPS, but it's just you need people to hit things. And I mean, I've been sitting here for the past 5 minutes waiting for you know, people to hit F. I know, I know, but I'm at this point I'm waiting to see how long it takes. I'm currently waiting for the left lane to complete their side. I could go over and help them, absolutely. But
The plasma accelerators in the left lane have been disabled. Enemy dreadnought on escape vector in the left lane. All plasma accelerators are down. Well done. One of your allies has escaped successfully. The cycles ahead on these generators. Disable their shielding and destroy them. 150 Terran vessels have fallen to you in battle. One of your allies has received critical damage in battle.
over 10 minutes too. The patrol is so much faster.
Under attack.
It'd be faster with a coordinated
One of
team
your
that knew what they were
allies has
doing.
received critical damage in battle. An Alliance vessel is reporting severe hull damage.
Under attack.
An Alliance vessel has been destroyed by the Guardian. One of your allies has escaped successfully. The shield generators in the center lane have been destroyed.
Like, this is on normal difficulty, like, should not
The
be this
Guardian
hard for
has
people.
destroyed one of your allies.
Warning. Ship
All of the left lane shield generators have been eliminated.
Justin, how's it going?
is under attack.
There are no shield generators remaining in the right lane. The shield generators are destroyed. Proceed to the compiler ahead. An Alliance vessel is reporting severe hull damage. Your performance in the simulation was
Why would I do this again?
impressive. Well done.
Like I know it's just dead simple, but why the hell would I do that again? Like, unless you have a team that understands what they're doing, you're literally going to have to zigzag across the map to do the work for everyone else in the run. It should be a cakewalk, but you're stuck with the standard issue of it has interaction things, and people aren't doing them. Yeah, if you have fleet mates to play with, if you have people that you can coordinate with that will go in, understand what the hell's going on, it'll be a fun TFO. But if you're dealing with randoms who don't want to do the interactions and complete the objective, it's going to be a frustrating experience. Good amount of marks, yeah. Definitely, definitely a good amount of marks for sure. That took 14 minutes and 6 seconds.
A Terran dreadnought has escaped. That
Yeah.
is unfortunate.
Indeed, Distant Night. People want things that are more than just combat, and then when we get them, people are terrible at them. That was painful. Absolutely painful because of the pug experience. Yeah, the new character background's good. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, the EC changes seem to work completely fine, which is good to see. It also means that I can go gamble. Got another 4 keys I can buy. Yeah, the new Epic giveaway should be up, and I mean, I'm pretty sure if I Google or if I look at like Alienware, do they have the new one up over there yet? I don't think so. And I don't have Epic installed on my computer because I just reinstalled Windows, so let's take Epic. My bridge is taking a while to load. So the Zen store, or the not Zen store, the Epic store pack that they have for this Unraveled season is an Elite Captain token, a small XP boost, and then the sticky web console. So I mean the Elite Captain token's nice. The rest of it doesn't really matter that much. Who'd I buy these keys from? Terrible posting keys, one by one. Pointed. That's even more disappointing. Did I accidentally put anything new in the promo pack? Boolean set I have pictures of. Let me pull that up quick. Bridger sent me some pictures. Let me pull them up here. Okay. So for the cores, upon defeating an enemy, you will create 1 to 2 Tholian warp crystals. That then deals radiation damage when enemies collide with it. Okay. So the warp core and singularity core are the exact same. The shield, when taking damage while shields are below 25%, the Tholian shield will grant you 6,000 secondary shielding. Let me find an adequate picture of that. Just okay. That's what I think of the shield right there. You can just toss it in one of these things. That just really that sucks. The Omni Beam has 2.5% chance to create a Tholian warp crystal. Same amount of damage as we saw in the warp core there. The console, which you get from the mission, small Tetrion passive on it. The clicky, I don't know. The Tholian web clickies have been nerfed so many times. I'm not going to say that that's any good. We'll have to wait and see. And for the overall set, the two-piece on Bridger's side gave him 9.1% crit chance for Tetrion weapons, 3.1% crit severity. I'm wondering if those values are reversed. Jeff, that's because Cryptic screwed up and almost everything is actually to the Infinity Lockbox itself. So I think the crit chance and severity values are a little funky based on this tooltip, and I wonder if they're reversed here. But either way, that's a nice amount for Tetrion for the 2-piece. The 3-piece adds a proc to any Tetrion weapon that is just 2%, and will hit. It's a 2% chance on your Tetrion weapons to spawn in a Tholian Warp Crystal, which deals 14,000 radiation damage. And then the 4-piece is a 3-minute clicky, or has a 3-minute clicky to make it so that the warp crystals will briefly chase foes, and then it improves the proc rate up to 3% for your Tetron weapons. So I don't think the set's really that crazy. The 2-piece looks good, but the 3 and 4-piece, I don't necessarily think those are going to be worth slotting. Yeah, the Omni plus core would probably be the way. Did I have a look at the kit frame? No. The kit frame is a random drop from the Infinity Lockbox, so I would have to probably open, a fairly substantial amount of lockboxes to get it. It's the 2259 something, right? Yeah, there's a new special equipment pack for it, so it's going to be extremely expensive, Grim. It's literally a random drop from the Infinity Lockbox, which means that supply of it is going to be absolute garbage. How's the Gorn doing so far? I'll grab a Gorn before the Saturday stream, but I'm not too concerned about getting it day one. Everything's always more expensive day one, so I can be patient. Apparently, the experimental weapon on the Gorn is not actually AoE, so that shotgun effect is literally just a one target and does not hit other things. That's an interesting choice. Okay, I've got some more AC. We can do some more gambling. Greg, how's it going? The Omni special effect was the proc to create a Tholian Warp Crystal. Greg, thank you for the membership there. Will I gamble my dilithium by buying a bunch of Phoenix boxes? No. Yeah, Michael, definitely. The entire, there's either two ways that can go. We either need them to go through and put choice packs in for all of the other categories, or alternatively, convert the Infinity Lockbox over to a Phoenix like system where what am I trying to say? Where it gives you just a couple different tiers of rewards, and then there's an Infinity store that you can go pick what you want. You get an uncommon Infinity token or whatever, and it lets you pick from a weapon pack to a kit frame, things like that. I know that there's this focus on hard content with this release, and then we get it, and it's literally just all like a joke difficulty-wise. It's annoying. And no luck. I've opened probably 30 boxes on the stream so far today, and not even a single one of those the new kit frames. So really, really unfortunate that that's how they're being put into the game. Hold on here. Infinity Store would be great. Yeah, yeah. The new kit frame will drop. You just have to wait for sure. But the drop rate is still hurting its availability. I know, Mark Chief. I know. Terrible, Grim. Let's see. Yeah, the Infinity Box is only going to get worse over time. That's why I think it would be better for them to just, you know, bite the bullet now, get it done. Just convert it over to like an Infinity Store and just take the hit, get the work done now. And long term, I think that'd be more beneficial to them. On one hand, I do understand that, you know, an Infinity Store could potentially, I could understand the viewpoint that that could, you know, potentially maybe make some people not open as much. But on the other, I think an Infinity Store where it worked like, if it worked like the Phoenix one, if they just had like 4 different types of tokens in that box, I think that would greatly help like encourage the more players to even engage with that system, because as is, a lot of people aren't really, you know, they don't like the random aspect of it, and with all the junk in there, it's just getting more and more difficult to go in and, you know, get a specific thing if that's what you're going for. So I think an Infinity Store where it just drops tokens like the Phoenix does, I just think that would make the system so much more accessible overall that it would actually cause more people to open lockboxes. Yeah, absolutely. That's a good point, Cartsy. How would you structure the tiers? That'd be something to think about. You'd obviously have your lockbox tier. I had something so I need to go back. I'll it. I don't know how exactly I would structure the tiers. If I was like going through and you know, I might do like a video on that where I just break that down a bit more, but I just think that you could have like the weapon packs, the DOFs together. I don't know. The green tier have weapon packs, kit frames, kit modules. The less desirable stuff, then do like a rare tier that has bridge officer manuals, some of the traits. I don't know. Matthew, thank you for the sub there. Let's see. I guess I could buy some Phoenix packs just for you, Distant Night. And then get completely screwed by getting 7 rares. Terrible. Yeah, Mark Chief, something like that, yeah. But just imagine just how much more satisfying that experience would be of opening Infinity Lock boxes if it was a store like that. Like I think it would be a net gain for them long term, because the system would be simpler to access, and I think it would be just easier to use for the majority of players. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna grab the. It'd be less of a gamble. I mean, you're still spending money on the keys, but you're like the result for you, the experience would be like Phoenix, where you get to go through and pick what you want in a better fashion than what it currently is. And Nad, how's it going? Yeah, honestly, like legitimately, I haven't been gambling as much in the past couple months because I already have so much clutter in my inventory. I just don't want to, clutter it up even more. Oh, I have a solo loadout on this? I do. A little bit messed up, but let's see. Are these all phaser? Cold Hearted's on. Sad's on. Beauty. What am I missing here? I mean, I could do Terran or Ruin. I'm gonna do Terran just for the crit chance. Yeah. Okay. Again with these energy batteries. Go Elite. Jupiter Gauntlet on hard. Let's see if I can do this any better. What does Concentrate Firepower do for a CSV Torp hybrid? Well, even if you just have the one Torp on, Concentrate Firepower, when you mark it on a target, will cause a dot to happen after you fire your torpedoes. So you're getting extra damage from your Torps by using CF, and you're also potentially, recharging the cooldown and getting the Torp up faster. One of them left. Maelstrom Torps are so good. Gonna die there, it does. Oh, something got me. Petrion torpedo salvo killed me. Rip. So all emergency artillery is just spawning in some shuttles, or some shuttles that are like going to bombard the area. Concentrate firepower is going to reset your torp cooldown so that you can fire your torp off more, and it's also going to increase the damage you get from your torpedo, because it's going to reset the cooldown of the torp and then add that dot. So, like, it depends on how much you want to boost the torpedo. Oh, it got me right at the end with the torp salvo again. I mean, I don't think that was that difficult, to be honest, still. I mean, I know I died again twice, but just didn't feel, you know, very challenging.
Excellent.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to depend. Like, CEA, if you're going up against a group of enemies, or that artillery can do quite a bit. And it's going to depend on how long the target is that you're going against, how long it lives, because concentrate firepower is a mark on target. So if you hit that on a target and the target dies a second later, you know, you're getting absolutely nothing out of it. But with artillery, that's still going to go off and hit the group of enemies there, even if the primary target dies. So I could see how in a random environment you would get more out of the artillery there. I mean, I don't think that was terrible. I mean, like I said, I did still die, but there's 3 minutes on hard, but it didn't really feel, you know, hard. I don't have the EC to do deuterium surplus. Terrible. Let's try that again. Jupiter Gauntlet on hard. Yeah, literally you just don't shoot.
The recent conflict.
Enemy ships warping in near projection station Alpha.
I'm being an idiot. These are the ones you don't want to group up. Damn it. I needed DOC now.
Next group incoming. Projector station Beta. Attack.
That torp that just keeps getting me. Yeah, yeah. If you want to see some builds for the Eagle, I think Cons and K both have the builds they used up on the builds Discord. But there's also the aspect of Theta. So the Eagle happens to be a really good platform for doing an Assault Formation Theta torp setup. So with that ship being one that can cloak and decloak so much, you can get a lot of extra high yield 3s out of Assault Formation Theta. For reference, that's the trade-off of the legendary Talis. So what that does is when you decloak or when you hit attack power and omega, that gives you a high yield 3, and then it gives you 160 starship weapon amplification for 10 seconds. Oh no, taught Z laner how to FPS. No. No, I'm too casual for that. Terrible, David. Yeah, I mean, you need the legendary Talis trait for the Eagle, like ideally, but that definitely
The recent
has
conflict at Jupiter Station brought up a
changed
number of
things up a little bit.
tactical
Enemy
concerns.
ships warping in near
Today's
projection
simulation will
station
be one of
Alpha.
the
Amash, oh no.
Incoming! Projector station Beta! Attack!
That didn't go up with yes, we did it. Little bit of server lag right now. I don't know if you guys can see how many times I had to click that damn button.
Enemy approaching projector station Gamma! Meet them in battle!
Graviton? Okay. Yeah. Hard mode is literally just waves of the enemies over and over, or like in this specific map. Yeah. Want to do it without dying, but it just trying to like get things to activate. Like when I hit my graviton there, it just didn't go off. At least not initially. Yeah, well, there's two different versions of the patrol. There's a hard one and then the normal one. Yeah, I know. I am. Well, I mean, it's literally in the name, casual. Literally in the name of the channel. I typically just blame the STO servers because the servers for this game are historically quite bad. Got a lot of debuff on this build. What else? Just gonna leave. Yeah. Well, trying to do like record runs, and then you have that where you click something several times and it doesn't go. It just frustrates. It just frustrates me quite a bit. Um, I have a video here. Let me see if I can find it. It's not going to be on this drive. But I had a video from an infected a couple weeks back where the timer at the start of the match, in the briefing phase, was literally going backwards. Yeah, McStud, it's 200, man. Yeah. My cooldowns are good. Jupiter Gauntlet on hard yet again. Lobby staff pricing is a mistake. Don't buy it yet.
Enemy ships warping in near projection station Alpha.
Iconian's difficult.
Incoming. Projector station Rita. Attack.
Maelstrom is just so powerful. I shift a turn. There we go.
The enemy approaches projector station Gamma. Meet them in battle.
That shutdown just screwed me up. The ionic turbulence actually got me. Yeah. So if I go out of this, you can literally just do hard mode on normal difficulty. And it'd be a complete joke. Did they confirm that the price is a mistake? I haven't. I'm gonna go look. Back online game. Where have they confirmed that the price was incorrect? I'm not seeing anything on my end. Okay. Hard mode, but normal difficulty. Let's see how much of a joke this is. The Magellan staff is 200 Lobby currently.
The recent conflict.
Enemy ships warping in near projection station Alpha. Incoming. Projector station Rita. Attack. The enemy approaches projector station Gamma. Meet them in battle.
Didn't realize I'm out of deuterium. And some of these other ones got resurrected, so I need to go take them back out. Apparently done. Even though there's still things live on the
In
map.
simulation.
This is a better Argala? Yeah. I really like this Jupiter Gauntlet Patrol. And yeah, that was... No, they said right after the announcement that the Odyssey skin wasn't going to be coming out until June. So there's still a while to go until that's put into the game. Can do that faster on normal. My deuteriums fell off my tray. And if I put the disco deflector back on with the CSV build here, that should really slam. And honestly, like I don't even need a lot of the survivability stuff here, so I can just go like that, have my DPS build back on. Let's see how this goes. Normal difficulty. Oh, batteries got screwed up again. Hold on. Gotta love it. I believe I am, Mixed. Yeah, the Borg stuff should be addressed later on in the story arc.
The recent conflict.
Enemy ships warping in near protection station Alpha.
Weapons? Hello? They're in front of me. I flew like right into the center of them, so my weapon just didn't hit.
Next group incoming. Projector station Beta. Attack. The enemy approaches projector station Delta.
Did die?
Meet them in battle. The enemy strikes at Jupiter station. The glorious battle.
And that was still pain. Now it spawned in more enemies? What the hell? Like the boss just came in after the map ended.
Hull integrity below 75%.
The hell?
Left shield failing. Target shield.
Like the boss warped into the map after the map completed. Do I get more dilithium for the new hard mode? I don't know.
Computer, in simulation. Excellent work. We'll analyze the data from this event and use it to build a new tactical...
Am I excited about the new Tetron set? No. The entire like set does not.
You may return to your
The Omni and console are probably going to be interesting, but the rest of it, I don't know. The Hydra console fix went live today per Game Freak, so that console can no longer do 100 million damage. Thankfully, not many people were abusing it in that way. Let's see. Yeah, AoE heavy builds will definitely excel really well in there. Why the Discovery Deflector? So if you're playing content on normal or advanced and you're using like a CSV build, the Disco 3-piece has a lightning effect that will do a substantial amount of damage. So if you're doing normal or advanced with a cannon scatter volley build, that Disco Deflector, huge DPS boost, assuming you're already running the Warp Core and Shield. Does a substantial amount of electrical damage when it all adds up. Like, I think on MB's latest, like, 2 million record, he had almost 350k from the lightning that this 3-piece did. Short, how's it going? Mushroom lightning, yeah. No, you always want to use the competitive engines for the speed boost. Gotta have that speed, you know? Let's give that another go. See, can I get the hard mode version of this done faster, or is my piloting going to continue failing? Okay, so it dumped me into the prior one because it completed, but not actually completed. Terrible. Terrible, David. Speed tweaks, speed is DPS. You know, getting to the next position fast is always good.
The recent conflict at Jupiter.
Prepare for enemy ships warping in near projection station Alpha.
Oddwar? Aw, they're gonna sub-nuke me and completely screw me up. Evasive misfire? Okay. Good start, good start.
Next group incoming. Projector station Beta. Attack. The enemy approaches projector station Gamma. Stepping back. The enemy strikes at Jupiter station. Glorious attack.
Computer, in simulation. Excellent work. We'll analyze the data from this event and use it to build a new
If
tactical
you're
defense
so Justin,
protocol
if you're
for
doing normal or advanced content, I would say to go for the disco deflector. Like if you're doing ISAs and you swap that disco deflector on with the CSV build, you should see a bit of DPS improvement. But if you're doing elite, then I would still recommend the uh the the colony one. So let's see what the disco 3-piece even did for me right there. So of the 335k DPS I had, that Disco 3-piece did 96k. Do I have a Ferengi Plasma DHC build? No. Anything I have that is Ferengi, stays out of fights because, you know, they don't want to risk taking any losses, you know? They stay near the exchange console so that they can get all the deals. Now let's do that on normal just for the comparison. Like normal. I'm sorry, David. At least it gives you something to do in the game, right?
The recent conflict at Jupiter Station brought up a number.
From enemy ships warping in near projection station Alpha. Jet group incoming. Projector station Beta. Attack. The enemy approaches projector station Gamma. Step it back.
Stupid handy shields.
This will be a glorious battle.
So you do get less dilithium on normal. This gave me 500 dilithium on normal, whereas the hard one gave 750.
Computer in simulation. Excellent work.
I have not went over it too much. I went over some brief tooltips that Bridger had sent to me to lore. The 2-piece looks interesting, but I'm not too sure about the 3 and 4 piece. The shield really doesn't look like it's, you know, going to be worth slotting. And the core, that's debatable. I'm running exploiters. Am I getting the crit chance? Yeah, so I'm getting the crit chance from traits, my endeavor ranking. You know, that definitely helps. But if I go back and look at that last one I did, you can see the crit chance on my weapons was still pretty good. I mean, 75% there, 100 there, 81 there. Like if there's chance for me to get stacks of like Terran, and all that up, then you know that can help quite a bit. I haven't done the mission yet. I'm not doing the mission on the stream today because I don't want to, you know, potentially spoil it for anyone that, you know, hasn't had a chance to go through and experience it themselves. See what these comments are. Probably run the 4 set on a Tetron theme build. Talor, how disappointing was the console? I anticipate that it was like
Computer.
just severely underperforming. There's technically already a video up going over that. I have a video for Watcher versus SRO, I believe. Yeah, you can even see on the list here, it says you get more dilithium. There's an update when I increase the difficulty, but yeah, you get 50% more dilithium, and XP and all that from doing it on the hard mode over the normal one. Yeah, if you're a Romulan, you'd use SROs. Like that's the end. Like if you're on a Romulan captain, you're using SROs. Anything else is just you're burning your own money. Gotcha. So it's yeah. So this entire Tetron like set is fairly disappointing. That's unfortunate. Yeah, and I mean this is stupidly easy to do. So like the normal or even the hard, like if you can do them in like 30 seconds, it's great. I don't think any have been announced yet. Let me look at like Intel. Intel. Nothing new on Intel yet. Intel still just has the one from the anniversary event. And there's nothing on Alienware either. They did tweet out that there's a Gleam giveaway going on for a stream for a command carrier bundle. So if you go to their Twitter, you can go take a look at that there, but that's just going to be like one person winning a code. It's not like an actual like giveaway like we're hoping for yet. Okay, what else is there to look at? You know that's all the new stuff. That's yeah, that yep. Raffle. The patrols are the highlight. The patrols are certainly the highlight of this release. Actually, I have an idea. Terrible. How many of you are or have KDF characters built out, or are all of you on Fed side? While you guys type that up, I'm going to step away for just a moment and turn the fan on because it's getting really warm in this room. Okay, let me know if there's too much background. I had to turn the fan on, and it's pointed at this part of the room, um, so it might hit the mic. And me moving the mic probably did not sound good there. Um, Sam, I don't remember. No KDF. Everyone's on Fed side? Terrible. Common Mark 1 Tetron turret. I know, that's what Megala says. What do I have set up over here? Let me catch up on chat. Chili, how's it going? Pull out your favorite chip here. This build's not up to date. Okay, what phaser cannons does this character have on it right now? Coverts, we're gonna go with that because I ain't got anything else right now. Okay. I want to see if we can do like what this looks like if we have 5 people in the map. So I swapped to the Fed side because it looks like y'all are on the Fed side. So I need 4 people to join me, and we're gonna set our difficulty to elite, and we're all gonna do the Jupiter Gauntlet Hard patrol together just to see what that looks like. Any major bugs yet? They screwed up the blogs for the lockbox and lobby stuff. There is a lot of things that were added to the lockbox and not the lobby, and that was an error on their blog. So I got McStud, Chai. Yeah, so you can, there's a normal one, and wait, why did I invite you? No, I gotta invite you to team, hold on. Stud. I need 2 more people on the Fed side. Marked Chief. Add skills. Okay. Might mess around with this a bit more afterwards. I just want to see if it even like brings in more more enemies. So we'll get skills on this one, and then get cycle. Okay, so the first thing here, we need to make sure, like, set your difficulty to elite, and we're each individually going to need to go into the patrol window and join it like you would if you were going through and doing a patrol together anywhere else. So, Jupiter Gauntlet Hard on elite. Just launch into that, and that should hopefully get us all put together. Just don't hit anything until everyone's in.
The recent conflict at Jupiter Station brought up a number of tactical concerns. Today's simulation will be one of the first steps toward addressing them. You'll be assessing your performance against a randomly selected hostile force. Simulation begins now.
Ships warping in near projection station outbound for battle. The enemy.
Okay, let's see if it's scaled up and brought in more enemies. answer is no. It's laggy though.
The enemy approaches projector station Gamma. Meet them in battle.
Really laggy. Oh my.
The enemy strikes at Jupiter Station. This will be a glorious battle.
Why is the DPS scene dying? Because this is what happens when you bring 5 high-end builds into the same map. The STO servers are lovely. If we can get a nice grab well here, if it lags, doesn't lag long enough, let me do that. I'm glad it's doing this, because I can show you guys why the DPS scene is, like, dying out so hard, because the STO servers suck. Or whatever is causing this type of lag is just... Yeah, it is. That still only gave 750 dilithium there.
Work.
For me,
We'll
at least.
analyze the data from this event.
That was Stowe. That was what team content is like. It's the fireworks, yeah. I mean, it's fun, and it's really fun, but I just wish the server performance is better. Yeah, beam overload's not going to do spectacular in the patrol here. You're much better on an AoE type build. That was a bit rough. Thank you all for joining in on that one. But it's TFO length. Yeah, I saw some people saying they got through the new mission in like 10-15 minutes. Which is a bit rough. Okay, I do want to try out the new console and trait. So I'm going to swap builds. McStud, see you around, man. 10 to 9 minutes if you speedrun it. It's right at the top. See how bad it really is? Yeah, pretty much. 20% is about all we get anymore, to be honest, Scar. They've done 50% in the past, but it's been a very, very long time. Michael, see you around. There it goes. Jeez, I didn't think that was ever gonna go. Okay. I don't even know what's happened to my tray. Okay, we're just gonna go with that. And the new console. Okay, there it is. I'm just gonna do what do I want to do here? Argala. Argala Elite and see how the mines do and all that. Yeah, I agree, Darth. I don't see the console like doing anything. Pike maneuvers active, 20 seconds. Yeah, I'm getting that damage boost on the mines, but that console looked like garbage to me, to be honest.
You have entered an area controlled by the Bentham Guard. Our scan.
So the Pike maneuver trait straight up has a 50% uptime. So for an infected run, you know, if you want to boost your mines up throughout the match, the Pike maneuver trait would probably be fine. But longer than that's going to be questionable. The charged positron matrix bomb, the console here, I used it and just honestly just straight up did not even notice it. Wonder if it shows up on the parse. I assume it does, and that's what that arrow is about. Yeah, I just straight up do not even see the console here. So what I need to do is leave this. I'm going to go to a different ship, put that console on. Yeah. The console I'm talking about is the new lockbox one, the charged positron matrix bomb. I used it there, and I legitimately do not even know what it did. I have not taken a look at Chronogami, but from what I understand and from what people have been saying is it looks like it is actually fixed. At least from the little bit of chat I saw earlier.
The recent conflict.
Enemy ships warping in near projection station Alpha.
Ship is under attack.
That's what it did, is it deployed that mine.
Have failed.
It literally won't do anything because they're too far away. Let me get that console back up.
Ship is under attack.
I don't think it's doing anything. Okay, it did. It did something. Let me get out of this map. It did 127k damage. Hestios like watching Sears go out of business. Jeez. Is the space set worth grinding? I mean, long term, at least the Omni Beam, I think, is going to be relevant for Tetrion people. But I don't think the Warp Core or shields really look that impressive, personally. I think there might be applications where you probably would do the 3-piece with the console, Omni, and maybe the core. But I don't foresee people doing the full 4-piece. Yeah, this the charged positron matrix bomb is on the exchange. Yeah, it's actually available from the Infinity console pack. So, I mean, that was really not impressive. I mean, hopefully other people test it and have a better result from it. But yeah, that was bad. Like, there's no other way to put it. That just sucked. I need to craft more deuterium. So I mean, I think you should get the space set, mostly because long term you may find a use for it. But it's also super easy to do the patrol. Just do the Jupiter patrol twice a day. And I mean, I don't know what type of build you're using, but you know, a couple minutes, that's your daily done. Like, this is probably the fastest, one of the fastest events they've given us, if you do the right thing. Yeah, NeoJet, they screwed up the blog heavily. So that this console is actually on the exchange. It's already 9 million. I'm gonna check some other characters here. The Jupiter Gauntlet Patrol. Do that on normal difficulty, and it's super fast. With the CSV build, I was able to complete the patrol in like 30 seconds. So even if even if it's just like a minute or two, and then you just do that twice each day, that's insanely fast. Yeah, indeed. I feel like the background screen is not not fully done. Okay, I want to check some things while I'm here. Seeing if my DOFs get undercut. Oh, they're fine there. That was the part of the exchange changes from a couple weeks ago, Mad Skills. They finally fixed it to go live. Ship is cut half off. Yeah. I think all of our ships are being cut off by the thing right now. So when you buy something off the exchange, it goes to your mailbox, and when you sell something, the EC will go to your mail. See what the Gorn Hunter's at right now. Yeah, I think the exchange change is going to be frustrating for a lot of people. Yeah, if anyone here happens to have a Gorn Hunter Pilot Raider, I've got some of these 42 or 47 DOFs that are really popular, and I'd be willing to trade two of them for that ship. That's the Pack Intel CDR Borg DOF. Transactions are how the world is conquered. Terrible. I foresee the Gorn going under 1 billion here probably in the next couple days. The fact that it's already at like 1-1, the demand for the ship is just low. Like the only reason to get the ship is really the plasma accessories, and the ship itself with that spinning mechanic just really hurts it. All right, let me check some things here. Also make sure my display capture is off. Oh, what's up wrong with my stow window? There she goes. I'm just checking some things in another window quick. Is there any other questions about the content we've had today? Like the patrols are the standout thing, without a doubt. The patrols are definitely the winner here. No spoilers, but the mission is very good. That's good. I'll be doing that off stream. I might record me going through it, but I don't know. Like if I do play through a mission, and if I actually just put out like just a video of me doing the mission, how much commentary would you guys even want? Would you want just the raw gameplay? Like I don't know. Just curious to see what y'all would want from that. If I did do that, I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but if I do, want to know how far to go with it. I mean, there was a fair bit of loot in the new patrol. I think. I don't think it's as much as like Nithril, but given how quickly you can do it, you should be able to farm it really fast. If you set up a CSV build especially, you should be able to go right through that content. Yeah, it's reliant on having a good group for sure. Yeah, the lighting on the ships is definitely way too dark. And it cuts off some of these ships here. Gotcha. Okay. Well, I think for right now, I think we pretty much went through everything here. Like the patrols are the big winner. You know, like I was saying before. The patrols are where this update shines to me so far. The new TFO I'm not too crazy about. The the pug experience with that is just complete pain. How how can you make a billion EC? Look up like marauding guides. Like seriously, contraband still is profitable. Go grind some contraband. Get KDF characters, do marauding. That works very well and is very accessible. And that marauding, going and farming contraband, that is something that, unless they nerf contraband, that market can take all of the saturation from like people going out, a ton of people going out and doing it. KDF explosive experts, terrible. TFO, yeah, I think the TFO is a neat concept, but again, normal only really sucks. They really need to come out with advanced and elite versions of these things. I know I'm a broken record on that, but it's true. It's just ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna wrap things up for right now. If I see any giveaways or anything, I'll be putting content out ASAP. But I think I'm gonna go through, do a video here in the next couple hours, just going through talking about the new items and clarifying that Cryptic messed up when they released the blog, that most of the items are actually lockbox and not lobby. So thank you all for tuning in. Again, there will be another stream this Saturday where I'll be messing around with the Gorn Hunter Pilot Raider. I'll have picked one up by then, especially if the price continues crashing like this. So I'll probably be messing around with some plasma stuff on that, or taking the stuff off of it to put on like my legendary Mo guy. So thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys around.